Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Once again, I happily take you to our next catalogue, item in the catalogue. That is 14B Mender Place in Casebrook, brought to the market by Foss Shanahan out in amongst you. Good luck to you, Foss. I know you've been very busy here, and I hope to see a busy auction here this morning. Now, the property itself is more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 865 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Foss has provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. The settlement date, that's proposed for Friday, the 12th of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note the excluded chattels have been flagged for you: the security system, the umbrella, the fridge and the firewood. And I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 and 24. You bid, you buy on the basis that you have read and accepted those further terms. Now, arriving to the property, lush agapanthus lead you up the drive to this gated rear property. Plenty of parking here, double carport, double garaging, plenty of space for the Chimera, the Tirano, the boat. You don't even have to move them to get to the Commodore. Few castle fans here too. Now, the living area here, absolutely stunning. That freshly painted white cathedral ceiling just kind of making me stop in my tracks as I walk in and go, gosh, this is pretty lovely. Polished concrete floor, that newly updated kitchen. It's a masterpiece with functional flow around that entertaining island. Outdoor living, gosh, that just beckons you outside. Substantial decking, sheltered on 3 sides, so no matter the weather you can be out there. Open to the north, the lawns bordered by native plants. There is plenty of space here for the family, 4 large bedrooms, double glazing, and that bonus extra study so you can lock your teenagers in there for an all-nighter pre their NCEA exam. Now, if you want to know how to bid on this property today, ladies, you can tilt your head, kids, you can raise your head, and men, dip. There we go. Very good. All right. Where do we say go? Where do we start? What was that, sir? 600. Good luck to you today, sir, at 600. 700. Rebecca Toon getting in there. Good luck, Rebecca, at 700. Perhaps 7, a little bit early for 10, sir. Would you go 20? 720. Very good. And 750 straight back. Would you go 770? 7, where did I heard it? 760 with Nick Dwan. Good luck at 760 and 780. Back to you, and 800 now. 800, 810, 820, 830. 40, 50, sir. I'll give you time to reconsider at 850 now. 855. Be heartened, she's slowing down. She's doing lower bids now. 875. Rebecca, do we get going again? Do we go back to those 10s at 875? 875 now. 865. Jason, is that all right? Good. 865. We're not going too backwards. Oh, have heart. Now, you could take the 875 if you want. And 1 at 866. Instructions are on the market. Thank you so much. At 866, I sell away now, unless there's further bidding, ma'am. Sir, time to change your mind. At 866, even for 1,000. For the first time then, at 8 and 67. 67 here now against you, Rebecca, at 867 once. Second opportunity, playing for the keys. Third, final time, even for 500. Otherwise, I sell away at 867. It goes. It goes. Well, I think for Shanahan, you've done it again. It's sold at 867. Wonderful campaign, Foss, and we will be back with you quite shortly to take you to Burnside.
Philip Watkins. I've got a very exciting proposition for you. It's so good to be back in the Holmwood auction rooms. Daniel Pengelly, you're a hard act to follow, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you to bid the way you've been bidding for Daniel, otherwise I'll develop quite a complex. Philip Watkins has been charged with the absolute pleasure and honour of representing our good owners, Hilary and Chris. Nice to work with you again. The property at 22A Crosdale Place in Burnside, Christchurch. The contract, which has been modified today, and I'll come to that later on, describes this property as a big parcel of freehold land, 748 square metres more or less. There are lots of chattels. You know that you buy the barbecue on an as-is, whereas basis. You know that the bathroom work was unconsented, but we've got a certificate of acceptance for that. When our owners bought the property, obviously the conservatory is in place, but no code of consents was passed on for that as well. You're aware of it. 10%, that is all you put down by way of deposit today. Yahoo, pre-Christmas, 15th of December. That will be the first of many, many Christmases I guarantee you'll spend at this house. I guarantee it because all owners in Crosdale Place, they stay for very long periods of time. These good people have had 13 wonderful years, and I can understand their reluctance to move on. It's a super, super spot, a lovely cul-de-sac, no thoroughfare. It's tranquil, it's serene, it's a fabulous neighbourhood. It's a home of real substance. And it's beautifully balanced inside, 3 living areas, bedrooms on both levels. The living spaces are fabulous. We sat in that conservatory. That would have to be my favourite spot. From there you take in the garden, the shelter, the trees, the privacy, magnificent. Big garaging, you can move in, put your mark on the property. You're going to be here for a long time. 22A Crosdale Place. Who's the buyer? What's the figure? Now, don't all start at once. 850, sir. Good luck on your bidding. 1 million. At 1 million, you've got another 50 for me, sir. I've got $1 million and 50. He's back. At 1 million and 50, have I found the winner? First call at 1 million and 50 only. Second call. Great. 1-1, sir. Good on you in the fray. At 1-1 and 25, would you say? 125 and 50, sir. 150. Always get that next bid because the one after cost you more money. At 150 here on the right-hand side.
50.
How much?
150.
No, I've got 150. You can't come first equal. At 150, 70. Good on you. At 1175. Who's got the 2? Gentlemen, 1-2. Lovely work at 1,000,002. I count down. First call at 1-2. I'll take a 10. Second call, but don't let me limit you, at 1,000,002 only. Third final call. Sir? 205. 10. 15. 20 with you, sir. 1-220. 225. When lots of people bid, you know you're buying a fabulous home. But those with your hands down are not buying anything at this stage. This gentleman at 1-225. First call. 1-230 and 35. Sir, would you say 1-250? Good work. At 1-250, put his hand down. So be in oh no, he's got it back up. At 1-255, he wants it almost as much as you. 1-260, 265, sir, can I say? 1-265. First call at 1-265. 70 and 75. He knows it comes out in the wash. He wants to stay a long time. You need to stay longer. At 1-275. 1-280, 285. Would you say 1-3 for me? It's a good bid. 1-3. He hasn't stopped at 1-305. You've come to buy it today. Be strong. 1-310, 1-315. 1,315,000. Come on, you've made your plans at 1-315. First call. Second call. At 1-315. Third final call at 1,315,000. Where? 10. 310. Jane, nice work. 315. 325, is it?
1325.
Thank you, Jason. 325. 330. Against you, Jane, away from your buyer at 1,330,000. Philip, instructions. 1,330 and how much? 40. Good work. 50, sir. It's a better bid. 1,345. I can understand the 345. 1,345. Lovely. 355. The bid is over here, sir, at 355. On the market. I'm going to sell it 1355. Comes out in the what? 60. 360, sir. Got you right. 370. Is it a winning bid? At 1,370,000 to get your name on the title for as many years as 375. 385. Sir, my suggestion's 14. I've never put anyone crook. And remember, if you don't bid again, you're homeless. At 1385 with explicit... I've got instructions to sell it, but to whom has not been determined. 1385. Rebecca will tell you the underbidders lament, could have, should have, wished I had have, because the other side of Christmas they'll be more expensive. You and I know that. At 1385. I'm not convinced you're out, sir. 90. Rebecca, you don't normally give up that easily. Not on quality real estate like this. At 1385, one last opportunity. Crosdale Place at 1,385,000 is going. It is going. Gone and sold over here at 1385. Beautiful, beautiful work. Chris and Hillary, lovely to work with you. Mr. Watkins, you haven't lost your touch. Nice to work with you. Thank you.
Atamarie, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I happily take you to our fourth property in the catalogue. That is 43C Purchase Street in St Albans, brought to the market by Jack Marshall and Jan Morley. I know you've been busy there, Jack. Good luck to you and Jan today. Now, our property is more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 222 square metres more or less, all contained and described in that record of title that Jack and Jan have provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Settlement, that's proposed for the 17th of December 2025. That's not bad, Jack, in before Christmas and all unboxed and settled, perhaps even with a Christmas tree. Maybe that will be the housewarming gift.
Sure, I like that.
Very good. Now, the list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do take it that you've read and understood the further terms 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, on the doorstep of the central city is this very modern townhouse with sought-after internal garaging and off-street parking. I know once you cross into the 4 avenues, these become hotcakes like that. Downstairs bedroom, they're all important. You've got a family bathroom downstairs. And you get into the back of that home, that light-filled open plan living, the low maintenance courtyard, very easy opening those doors, just living inside and outside over the summer. Upstairs, the wonderful, delightful surprise of that second bathroom, 2 double bedrooms, plenty of wardrobe space, and I did love the bit of shape to the roof there, Jack. The skylights giving that extra bit of architecture, bit of light into the room, and of course this would be good purchasing. So who would like to get a good purchase into St Albans? Who would like to bid? Opening bids often buy it. You often be the last one standing. Oh, hesitation. Feel the anticipation building. Happy to start things off if you need to. Well, look, I'll get things started then on a vendor bid at 480. What an exciting place to start at 480 with me. My suggestion from here, 20,000. Who takes me to 500? At 480 now. Wonderful location. Sought after St Albans. Was that a nod, ma'am? Good luck to you today at 500. Wish you well. I could see you there, enjoying some margaritas in the courtyard, perhaps. 505. A little bit early for 5, Jen, I'm afraid. Looking for 20 respectfully, but wish them good luck on my behalf at 500. First call then at 500,000. Second time. Third opportunity. Hello, ma'am. Welcome in today at 520. Good luck to you today. Jan, give them the reassurance that it is there. They're not making a mistake at 520 and 40, shall I say. At 540 now. Is it going to be a game of tennis today, backwards and forwards? Let's see. 560 is what I chase. At 540 now. For the first time then, at 540,000. 560. Thank you so much, Jan. Wish them luck. At 560 and 580 without hesitation. Good location to be, I reckon, straight into the central city within minutes. At 560 now. 580, thank you, at 580. 600 I suggest next at 580. Once, then at 580. Twice. 580 000. Third. 595.15. Respectfully looking for 20 at this stage. At 600, see, and that's why I do it at 600. Good attitude at 600, ma'am. 620. At 620 against you now. Jan, is it 640, shall we say? At 620 in the lead. Once called then. Second opportunity. Third final warning is at 640. At 620 the bid now. Cutting me in half down to 10. I'll work with you at 6:30, Jan. Let you all know they're off the phone. At 6:30. Do we go 640 or stay strong and go 650? 5 more at 6:35. Following your lead, ma'am, at 6:35. We're on the market and we sell here at 6:35. Keep breathing. It's becoming real. At 6:35. Do we go 640? 635, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, internal garage, a lot on offer at 635 once. 640. Do we go 45? At 640 now. 1,000 at 641. 641, do you stay strong with the fives? At 641 now, in the lead. Keep breathing. First time. Second. Third opportunity. I sell away here. 645, bold. Adding 4 and 1 more at 646. At 646 here, what do we say? Do we go 650? Often the lending gets pre-approved to those round figures. At 646. First call then. Time to sell. Make the purchase. Second time. Third, final time at 646,000. Any further bidding? No, you concede. Back to the open home trail at 646. It goes. It goes. I need an answer, ma'am, even for 500. Otherwise, I sell here. Sell it. Well, hey, I'll decide, not you. Thank you very much. At 646, it's going, it's going. Sold, congratulations, what a purchase. A wonderful campaign by Jack and Jan, once again from our Fendleton office. And we will be back with you shortly to take you to Tainui Street. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention once again, I happily take you now to 37 Tainui Street in Summerfield, brought to the market by Ash and Spencer Sutherland Todd. A wonderful campaign as per usual, gentlemen. Good luck to you. Good luck to our owners here today. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 1,191 square metres more or less, all contained and described in that record of title that Ash and Spencer have provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, the settlement, that's proposed for Friday, the 23rd of January 2026, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels remains unchanged. I do note the excluded chattels there of the light shade in the dining room, and I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you have read and accepted those further terms. Now, there is a lot to cover here, so I'm going to try and keep this timely. The things that I started noting, you've got 3 good-sized bedrooms downstairs, with the largest having just a wall of wardrobe space. I think I would underutilise it, but I know there's some colleagues in our office that would kill for that amount of wardrobe space. You've got the large formal lounge or sitting area, depending on how you want to use it. The kitchen, also large, with space to feed and serve a very large family. The second living area, that's a bit of a sunken lounge, a bit of a note of yesteryear. Definitely felt cosy with that fireplace and opening out to 1 of 2 outdoor dining areas. Upstairs, you've got 3 more bedrooms. I love that landing area, that mezzanine living area. That's where I'd be sending the kids when I've had enough of them. You've got that second bathroom upstairs, a utility room. The garden here, though, that I think is the standout piece, just the size of it. It's mammoth. It made me think of that old movie I watched when I was young called The Secret Garden. I just felt like I kept discovering more parts of it. You've got an entertaining area, lawn, then there's garaging, then there's your second lawn, then there's the hidden trampoline spot, then there's a kids' fort, and then if that's not enough, there's a tree house up above the garage. There's just a lot on offer. Of course, location here cannot be underestimated. Cashmere High Zone, Thorrington Zone, Summerfield Primary, and when I was talking to the owners the other day, they mentioned that something had gone missing off their porch, and they'd posted about it going, we'd like to find this, and the whole community, within a week, I think, they had about 4 to 10 different versions of that thing that they'd misplaced, just because the community saw that and said, you should not do without, so we will look after you. That's sort of what I'm offering you here, is that tight-knit community, which you can't really put a value on. So, I throw the doors open. Where do we say go? Opening bid or offer time? Where do we say go? Happy to suggest a price. I'm just going to start things off on the million, round million. Nice and easy place to start when I'm talking about Summerfield and a house of this size. My suggestion from here, you could be bold, 1.1, perhaps $1,050,000. Up to you, at $1 million with me on a vendor bid. A lot of house on offer. What was that, sir? 1050, $1,050,000, sir, absolutely. Can't sell it to you there, but we have a conversation at $1,050,000, a lot of house. Looks, I don't know if you would have kids, sir, but this house you wanna get some at $1,050,000. First call, second time, third, final. Well, sir, look, I'm not going to place any vendor bids. Let's have a conversation. The auction is open and live, but now paused at $1,050,000. Let's see if we can get you the keys into Summerfield.
Karina Gray tells me we're all ready to go. I hope you are too, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to welcome you back and give you the opportunity of buying this fabulous home in this marvellous address, number 5 Aikmans Road. Let's quickly look at the contract describing the property as a freehold parcel, 435 square metres of medium residential zone. 10% today, balance on the 6th of March. There are inclusions and exclusions noted in the chattels. The security system, well, we don't know if it's in working order, so you buy it really in the as is, where is basis. I visited the property yesterday, and I can tell you this, it's very, very easy for me to advocate for this locality. When I arrived back in Christchurch 30 years ago, purchased a home basically diagonally opposite. Magnificent locality, so convenient. Taxi drivers used to hate you getting in the city and saying just Aikmans Road, and you paid really with coins rather than anything else. You avoid the tyranny of traffic. You avoid the tyranny of distance. You're right in the hub. Educational zones, well, the very best in Christchurch. Don't forget that. You bank those. They're very, very valuable. Discerning real estate people are my current owners. You can see that. That's why they purchased the locality, underpinned by the land, but they've really brought this property up to a very high standard, and I think they leave you scope to do the same. Good living spaces. My favourite would be that sun room, sitting out looking at that garden that is maturing nicely. You live away from the street, you live into the sun. It's warm, it's very embracing, it's very hospitable as well. Kitchen, superb. Bathroom, exactly the same. And you've got bedrooms in there that are of a very, very good size. No matter what your plans, short, medium, long term, underpinned by valuable land. All right, I've said far too much. I now invite your opening bid or offer. You're here to bid and buy. This is your time. Don't hesitate. Buyers, where do you see value? Well, I'm not going to sell it today at 900,000. So there's a vendor bid, my line in the sand at 900. It's the 950, is there a million? First call on a vendor bid. Best place, best time to buy is with us here in the auction room. Second call at 9. 950? Good on you. 950,000 down in front. 960. Sir, I'll go 975. Good on you, at 975. You got the million? At 1 million. And another 25, sir, can I suggest to you? At $1 million bids on my left-hand side. First call at 1 million neat. Second call, 1,025,000. 1,050,000 without hesitation. At 1,050,000, theirs or yours. Your turn if you want to buy. At 1,050,000, can I encourage you with another 25? 1,060,000. 1,075,000. That's astute. Sir, what do we got? 85? 1,085,000. You're probably at 1,1. 1,1's the bid to beat. First call at 1,1 only. And 10, sir? 10 more? Here to help you. 1,110,000. You're in the lead at this stage. At 1,110,000 and 20 only. 25. That's better. At 1,125,000. 1 and an eighth, I think we call that. 1,125, and sir, you're 1,140? Another 10, 1,135. That makes it at 1,135, and you're probably 1,150. 1,150,000 in the lead at this stage. At 1,150. Wants it. You wouldn't let it go at 1,150, sir. At 1,150. We're talking Aikmans Road. Close. 1,160. I've got 1,160 leading bid. First call at 1,160,000. Second call. Third call. Sorry, can't hear. 70. Lovely. 1,170. Would you do 1,2? You know it's worth it. 85. Let you have the 2. 1,185,000. Third party. Second call. 90, 1,190, 1,002,000. And another 10. I've got 1,2 lady down here at 1,200,000. We're talking 5 Aikmans Road. Entry level to this locality at 1,2, good school zones. 1,210, 20, not 25 this time. 1,220, there we are. And you're 30. 1220. We're talking Heartland Merivale. 1220. Can't get in at these levels. Try another 5. Another 5. Good on you. I could keep giving that advice. 1225. No better? No better with you, sir? Well, there we go. They've stopped, but I haven't. 1225, I'm not authorised to sell. Why don't we find a private space and I'll offer you the opportunity. 1225, auction is still open.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could get your attention once again, I'd just like to go back in the order to give you a wee update. I go back now to 53A Kotari Street in Fendleton. We paused some time ago with a live bidder at $1,825,000. They have had some robust conversation. The bid has been raised to $2 million, and I'm happy to say that our owner, with John's advice, has activated their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and the property is withdrawn and sold. Congratulations to our owner. Well done, John, on another wonderful campaign. And I'm going to charge right ahead, straight into our next property. That is 58 Holmwood Street in New Brighton, brought to the market by Zenny Paulson and Natasha Lucioni. A wonderful campaign there, Zenny. I know you two have been busy out in New Brighton over the last month. Good luck to you, good luck to our owners' representatives. Now, the property itself is more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 506 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Zenny and Natasha have made available to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. The settlement that they've proposed is Thursday, the 18th of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 and 24 of the contract you bid, you buy on that basis. Now, what am I offering you here? Well, this is one of the rare sought-after post-quake builds in New Brighton. A lot of potential here. That main bedroom, surprising and delighting me with that ensuite. You've got 2 more family bedrooms, all over-delivering on size. The living area, once again, what a delight to get to the rear of the property, Natasha, and just have that living area open up in front of you, flowing out to that rear northwest-facing deck. To me, that would be very easy to just spend all of your weekends there and hardly go out at all. That rear garden, there's a few options there. You've got lemon trees, I believe, and a few other options, but I think it's ready for a makeover for you to make it into whatever you want your rear garden to be. I noticed the key things there done for you, those concrete paths on every side of the house, all ready to go. You've got that modern driveway, you've got single garaging, it's even wheelchair accessible, which you don't find any very often. So it's time. I'm calling all would-be buyers. Thank you. Here all day. Where do we say go? Who would like to get into New Brighton? Post-quake build, fresh, ready to live in. Wonderful opportunity here. I'm not going to make any vendor bids. I want to just leave this open to start where you would like to start. And otherwise, if not today, we open to the conditional market in 5 minutes. Now's the time if you're looking for a wonderful, maybe a first home or an investment. Right, no bids. Zenny, Natasha, I'm surprised. It's wonderful potential here. I passed the property in 58 Holmwood Street in New Brighton, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, post-quake build, the ocean a couple of blocks away for all of your weekend adventures. Good luck to you, team. I think we'll be seeing a sold sticker before Christmas, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Western Road in St Albans. Tamaria, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I happily take you now into our 11 o'clock catalogue. So I know that there's a few people still in the room from earlier, but we've had quite a few new people join us. I'm just going to run through a reminder of those rules of how we conduct our auctions. Make sure we're all on the same page. So, bidding today, cash and unconditional. You are the best buyers in the market. We want to talk to you first. Our properties today, they're being offered for sale subject to reserve prices. So, if the top accepted bid matches or betters that reserve, why then you will be buying the property. As auctioneers, we may nominate the sums in which we raise the bidding. We also may refuse any bid if we do not deem it in the best interest of our owners. Now, if there is an absence of bidding, we are permitted to represent our owners. If we do that, we're going to let you know that by calling it a vendor bid, and we will only do that below those reserve prices that I just mentioned. Now, there are several agents in the room helping hopeful buyers today. I'll do my best to flag them to you when they get involved. Please note, we've cited the relevant paperwork for them to do so appropriately. Now, one thing people often don't know is our owners can withdraw their property from sale anytime up to and during the auction. The key things here is that you want to be the top bidder at all times so that we're either selling to you or you're the first one that we talk to outside the room. Now, if there's any confusion on a bid, I'll take the first bid that I notice, and if required, I will simply go back to the last undisputed bid, and we will then resume the auction from there. Key things though, what you really want to know is that when the auction's at its end, signified by that fall of the hammer, you'll join our agents to do three things quite promptly. One, you'll sign that memorandum of contract to acknowledge you've received the approved REA guide for buying. Secondly, you'll arrange that payment of your 10% deposit. And thirdly, you'll complete the GST information in Schedule 3 if required. So those are all the rules and regulations. So I happily take you now to our first property in our 11 o'clock catalogue. That is 11A Western Road in St Albans, brought to the market by the duo Jared and Jenny Rolton from our St Albans office, a wonderful campaign team. Good luck to you, good luck to our owners here today. The property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 1,037 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Jared and Jenny have provided to you during the campaign. Settlement that's proposed for Thursday, the 18th of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with the owners. But with a sort of family home like this, I would be very excited to be in my new home by Christmas. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 27. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you have accepted those further terms. Now, firstly, I have to say what a lot of land in such a fantastic location. Over 1,000 square metres, that does not come up very often in this area. On your doorstep, everything you need. Maryvale Village, minutes to the city centre, Christchurch and girls and boys high school zones. Now, not only do you have double garaging, but so much off-street parking space at your front door to park for the guests, at the rear spaces for the boat or the caravan, or both. That modern driveway, the paths, they lead you to the lush lawns and garden and the north-facing section. That fresh black fencing catching my eye, established trees providing shade over the right parts of the garden, that barbecue deck, that sheltered trees around it, that brick courtyard adding a little bit of personality from what the home used to be. Inside, that entry foyer opens up to that large open plan living. The kitchen is large. That sink station, I wandered over to it. You get beautiful views out to the herb garden. I did notice up to my right a wee hidden bar spot, which that would get me through all the family dinners that I have to deal with. Walking into the pantry, Jenny worried about me. I let out a bit of a scream involuntarily. I was quite delighted by what I thought was the pantry. It was so huge, so much cupboarding, and then there was a laundry at the end of it. That second living area, that's there to be whatever you want, whether it's a dining area, second living. Downstairs, you've got that bedroom with garden access, walk-in robe, the large ensuite with the tiniest of floor tiles in there. Upstairs, second bedroom, also with the suite that you need, the large walk-in wardrobe, the ensuite, as well as the three other well-sized rooms. As you can tell, there's a lot on offer here. I could go on, but I need to get things underway. Where do we say go? Who would like to be in Western Road? Wonderfully sought after location. This is the bit where everybody pauses and waits. It's all right.
1.9.
1.9. Gemma Roberts, good luck to you and your clients today at 1.9. Wonderful place to start. My suggestion perhaps from here, 2 million. But at 1.9, I'll be talking with Gemma shortly, at 1.9 for the first time. 195. Hello, sir. Good luck to you today at 1950. Gemma, 2 million without hesitation. Do we pop the 50 on top again, sir? At 2 million and 50 now. Do we go 2.1, Gemma? That would be my suggestion. 2.1 and sir, 1150. Oh, sorry, 2150. Give you a chance to consider. 2125, cutting me in half, but still gets you in front at 2125. Do we go the 50 now? 2150, thank you, Gemma. And 75, shall I say, sir? Up to you. At 2150 here. Oh, it was a nod, sorry. I thought you're still contemplating, sir. At 2175, 2.2, shall I say? Thank you so much at 2.2. Do we do the 2225? No, what about 10 then, sir? Look like you might have an advisor next to you. Feel free to have a chat if required at 2.2. If I see no further bidding, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here, sir. We may reach an agreement outside the room. We may not get another chance. You consult Jared, see what advice you need. At 2.2, Gemma, can't sell to you, but we can have a conversation first. At 2,200,000, once then, twice. Third, final warning to the room. Right, Gemma, the auction's open and live, but paused. Let's find a space. Let's have a conversation. A lot of home on offer. Sir, if you change your mind, please let us know. Otherwise, we'll be back with you shortly to take you to South Brighton. Atamarie, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I happily take you to our next property in the lineup. That is number 2 at 238 Estuary Road in South New Brighton. Brought to the market by Ruben Bishops from our Ilam office. I'm just looking for Ruben, actually. Oh, she's out there amongst you, working till the very last moment. Ruben, good luck to you. Good luck to our owners here today. Now, the property itself is more formally described as an estate in cross lease, having a half share in 1,350 square metres more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Ruben has provided to you over the last few weeks of the campaign. Settlement is proposed for Friday, the 12th of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. The list of chattels remains impressive and unchanged, and I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you've read and accepted those further terms. Now, I absolutely love the layout here. It was quite a surprise when you arrive at the property. You first get greeted by a sort of unassuming double garage and a wee pathway. And you go, oh, hold on, I remember the pictures from online. Then you wander down the path and you first find yourself in the first yard, bit of lawn, room for the trampoline, a wonderful space for the kids to play. And then you wander around the corner further down the path and you get greeted by this wonderful garden architecture, is the best term I've got to describe it. Beautiful pergola down the end there, lush agapanthus underneath. And I sort of mistakenly thought, gosh, if I bought this, I'd put some wisteria up there. The more I think about that, I was absolutely wrong. What you want here is the garden architecture. It's so stunning, it's so interesting. That's what we ended up speaking with the owners about for 5 minutes, and I think that's what will happen with all of your guests as you host them in your new home here. Now, inside, you enter into that front living area. I like to call it, I think it's the play lounge, given that it's got 2 doors and a large hallway between it and the main lounge. This is where you're going to lock the teenagers, the kids, or the unruly adults like me who come to visit. That's where they can be loud. You're not going to hear them when you're at the other end in the formal lounge entertaining. Further down the house, you've got the updated duck egg blue bathroom and toilet with those tiles in the laundry. You've got the wooden bench tops and tiling. 5 bedrooms are on offer here, all well sized. That main bedroom absolutely delighting me when I realised it also had that ensuite. And as I said, that main living area there, that modern kitchen. You've got the wood burner for winter and the slider doors out to the veranda, that rear courtyard, that barbecue area for the summer entertaining. I didn't even realise until Ruben, you pointed out that actually it backs onto the reserve, a gate out there. So although you've got a little lawn at the back, if you need further entertaining area or further space to get the children and release them, you just release them out to the reserve. You've got all that space to play. You don't have to do any of the maintenance on that area. And of course, in the other direction, what, Ruben, is it 2 blocks to the beach? In the other direction, this is a wonderful family home. Think about all the money you're going to save. You're not going to have to pay for pools and movie visits. You're just going to release the children out to the neighbourhood and they're going to entertain themselves. So think about that when you do your bidding. That's at least an extra 5,000 or 10,000, I reckon, saved on entertainment in the next 12 months alone. So what we have to decide is which one of you is the new owner. Where would we like to say go? No new owners here. Nobody wants it. It's hard. I don't agree. Beautiful home. Look, I'll get things underway then, nice and easy. 550,000 on a vendor bid. 7. Heard it, didn't see it. Sir, good luck today, sir. At 700, bold entry into the race. At 700. Where do we go to from now? 710. A little bit early for 10s, ma'am. I was going to suggest 20. Would you work with me there? 720, had it here, and Tim Jenkins, 740, shall we say, Tim? 720 with you, and 740 now, and 50, a little bit early for 10, sir. Would you do the 20 with me? Yep. Thank you, sir. Keep listening to me, and you're buying a house at 760. Ma'am, give you time to reconsider. Once again, heard it, didn't see it. 780, my licensed colleague, I think, by the look. Yes, absolutely, 780. 780 is the 800. At 780 now. 790, sir, would you do the 20? I've rebuffed everyone else. I can't just let you. Thank you very much at 800. Good entry to the race, strong entry to the race. At 800, where do we say from here? 810. All right, well, I'll allow that for everybody. We can all now work in the 10s at 810. Is it 820, sir? No, at 810. First time. Tim, is there 20? Second time at 810. Third, final opportunity. Can't sell to you at 8.10, but we have 8.15. I'll work with you in the 5, sir. 8.15, because you're so nice to me before. At 8.15, do we go 20? At 8.15 now. Can't sell it, but we'll pause and have a conversation, but I'll be pausing with you, sir. First time then, at 815,000. Second, third, final opportunity. I warn the room. We may reach agreement with this gentleman outside the room. This is the last chance, even for 5,000. Right, the auction's open, sir. Let's have a conversation, see if we can get you into South New Brighton. Pause at $815,000. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention once again, I happily take you now to 757 Ferry Road in Woolston, brought to the market by Jack Marshall and Jan Morley. Once again, very busy agents today. Good luck to you, Jack. Good luck to our owners. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 615 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Jack and Jan have provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Settlement date, that's proposed for the 10th of December 2025, and I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on the basis that you have read and accepted those, and that list of chattels remains unchanged. Now you enter when you enter the property here, you enter in this cute little glass entryway with little coat hooks on it. I've never experienced it, Jack. I really liked it. Lovely architecture, little note of yesteryear. Then you go into that light-filled living room, the wooden framed windows. You've got the updated wood burner and the renovated modern kitchen all ready to go. Very welcoming. That dining area opening straight onto that deck and the large lawn area. Upstairs, 2 good-sized bedrooms with windows on all sides, just absolutely filled with light. You've got garaging here, off-street parking. The winner, though, I think the main event here is, of course, that large and bountiful back garden. Grapevines, peonies, roses, multiple fruit trees, all mulched with pea straw. It felt very charming. I was very charmed to visit Woolston last weekend. So I look for an opening bid or offer. Who would like to get this wonderful home? Perhaps it's a family home, perhaps it's an investment. Look for an opening bid. Where do you see value? Where would you like to buy it? Well, I'm surprised. It's a wonderful opportunity here, a lot of potential If I see no bidding, Jack, I'm just going to simply pass back into your hands. I know the conditional market is hoping it doesn't sell now. So if anybody would like to talk, now it's now or never. Right, no, we've looked for that A-grade buyer, but Jack, I pass over to you. Good luck with the conditional market. The property is passed in. A lot of home here on offer in Woolston, a wonderful sized property. If you've got interest, please get in touch with Jack and Jan. I believe they could probably get you through this afternoon. Right, and I will, that property is passed in, and we will take you shortly to Marshlands, I believe.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our next auction, which is 66 Caledonian Road in that wonderful suburb of St Albans. Jamin Marshall from our Meriva office has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks. Always lovely working with you, Jamin. Very warm welcome to our owners. It's been lovely meeting you. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 508 square metres more or less on certificate of title CB 3181220. Settlement date is set down for the 19th of December 2025 unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, so the perfect early Christmas present. Now, bidders and buyers, you are aware that this property is being sold on an as-is, where-is basis, so I trust you've read, understood and accept those conditions. What a golden opportunity here, right in the heart of St Albans. 3-bedroom character home on prized medium-density land, a fantastic opportunity to bring her back to her former glory, or a development site. Inside, it's warm, welcoming, it's flooded with natural sunlight. This home's got good bones, good character, perfect one to renovate here. You've got 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. The location here, it's a real clincher. It's close to Meriva, it's close to Edgware. You've got Aberley Park just around the corner, all those wonderful shops in Edgware. You can even walk to town from here. It really is a rare opportunity here to develop on this site or bring this property back to its former glory. So I know we've got some excited bidders and buyers here. Good luck, bidders and buyers. I look for your opening bid at 66 Caledonian Road. Does someone want to start me away with an opening bid? Little bit. Oh, 615. Nice place to start at 615. Good luck today, sir. Nice to meet you at 615,000. Who would like to join him at 615? Is there 650 perhaps? At 615, first call. Second call, looking for 650. 650. Welcome in, sir. Good luck today at 650. Can you take me through to that 700? No? 660. Our favourite band here in the Holmwood auction rooms. Would you go to 680? It might not be your favourite band. At 680, okay, at 680. 700, can I say now? 90, okay, I'll give you that 90, 700 then with you, sir. At 700,000. You're a little bit quiet over here. Would you like to join in at 700,000? Two in the race at this stage. Great development site. First call at 700. And 5, 705. 710. At 710. 715 then. At 710 is the bid to beat. First call. 15 now. 20 now. At 20 now, you've got to think about that next bid. Get you back in front. At 720,000, 25, can I say? At 720, down here in the front, first call.
Take one.
No, I won't take one. Who said that? Oh, cheeky. That's all right, it's worth a try. But no, I'm sorry, I won't take a one. At 720,000. 725, Renee there, working hard for a buyer on the phone. Good luck to your buyer, Renee. At 725, 730, 730 now. The bid's against you, Renee. 3 in the race at this stage. At 730,000. So many options here. 730, first call. Another 5, Renee. Second call at 730. I won't take a 1, sorry. At 730. 735 I'll take. At 730,000. First call. Second. Third and final call. 35. Welcome in, sir. Good luck. At 735, 4 in the race. At 735. You had time to have a think now? You got a lovely smile. At 735,000. It's not going to buy the auction though, is it? At 735, when will the next one be? At 735, Renee, take me to 40. 40 now, down the front with my starter here at 740. 750, can I say? Just come for the one bid today. Yep, 745 then. At 740,000 is the bid to beat. You look like that you could, you've got some good plans, some good visions for this property. 45 I have now. It's 745.50. First straight back at 50. 750, Renee. Are you back in at 755? First call at 750. Early Christmas present. At 700. Won't take a 1 yet, sorry. Good try though. At 750,000. 55. Take me to 55. Otherwise, I'll pause and have a conversation with this gentleman. At 750,000, 55. 55, back in front. It's a nice place to be, isn't it? At 755, 60. 60 now. 765, can I say? At 765. 65 now on the nod. 70. 70 now. It's 770, 75, 5,000, 5,000. It's 780, 785, 785 now. 785, another 5. It's cheaper than a coffee in Maryville. It's 785, 790 now. 795, take me through to that 800 then. It's 795,000, first call. Second call at 795. The bid's with you down the front. Another 5. Talk to the master there. Good opportunity here. 805. Great bid. Thanks for your help there, Phil. At 805,000. 810. 810. He's straight back at 810. Great campaign here with Jamin Marshall from our Maryville office at 810,000. 815, can I say? 816. Lovely bid there, Phil McGoldrick. Thank you very much for helping out. Not your money, okay. Phil helping work at 816. Can I say 820? 820 now. Back in front at 820. Give me another 5 perhaps. One on the top. Ooh. Okay. Look, I will take that 1 just because it's you, Phil, helping out. At 820,000. 21, sorry, 825, can I say? 825 at 8, what was that, sorry? Oh, 826, 826, 830, 830. Good, strong bidding, that's what I like. At 830,000. Don't listen to Phil, we'll go the stronger bids of the 5. The ones aren't working. At 830,000, the bid's down here. 836, great bid. 836, let's go to 845. 840. Oh, there we go, change of instructions. We're on the market and selling, thank you, Jamin. At 840,000 down here. 845. First call at 840. Second call, listen to him, he's got great advice. 843, 3 on top. 850. 845 then. 845. 846. 47. 48. 49. You can bid Phil's age now at 50. 51. Great bid at 851. 855. We're on the market, we're selling. Don't leave me now. You've been bidding so well. At 851,000. You don't want to get in the car and regret this. I think he's running out of juice as well. At 851,000. Another one. Take me to the 2. Absolutely sure. At 851,000. Anyone over here? We're on the market, we're selling. 66 Caledonian Road. The bid's down there at the back. At 851,000. Renee? The lovely man with a smile, are you out? Absolutely sure. Keep on smiling. At 851,000, it's looking good. First, second, third. Are you sure? Permission to sell? Are you sure? Well, congratulations. You're the new owner. The property is going, sold. 851,000. Congratulations to our owners. Congratulations to our buyers. Commiserations to you underbidders. We'll be back with you shortly.
What an exciting auction room. Exciting auction room. Hayden's just said to me, what happened to you, Phil? Have you been away for lunch? I said, no. I have been working with really good people on both sides of the fence at 5 Aikmans Road, and they say, Phil, we're going to live there for a long time. Why would we rush our negotiation? However, the good news is this. I left with the bid at 1,225,000. My good bidders have increased that bid graciously. The bid now is at 1,350,000, at which stage my ex-owners, Ali and Will, have said property is withdrawn and we are happily sold. Well done. And Karina, as always, remember the first auction bid, I said you're going to be a star at this business, and you've continued to do so. Nice to work with you. Will and Ali, congratulations.
If I could have your attention, please. I'm just going to take you back first for an update before we go forward. So I take you back now to 37 Tainui Street in Summerfield. We paused some time ago with a bidder. We've had some robust conversations and the bid has been increased, sir, to $1,195,000. Can I have the confirmation? Thank you. And I look to our owners. Hello, and on the nod that at $1,195,000, we're going to pass the keys over. Wonderful. So we're on the market and I sell away here to this lovely gentleman unless I see further bidding at $1,195,000 in Summerfield. Once, twice, third, final time. Well, sir, I think you've done it. It's going. It's going. Congratulations. I think you'll be very, very happy there. To our former owners, congratulations. Thank you for working with Ash and Spencer. If I can retain your attention, please, we will keep it moving. And I take you across town now to 30 Georgina Street in Marshland, brought to the market by Max McGillivray and Richard Dawson. A wonderful campaign, gentlemen. Good luck to you. Good luck to our owners here today. Now, this property itself, more formally described as an estate and freehold, comprised of 445 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Max and Richard have provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, the list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do take it you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 29. You bid, you buy on that basis. Clause number 27 giving you that answer on settlement. Settlement date will be the 10th working day from the date the purchaser is notified by the vendor solicitor that the new record of title for Lot 1 has been issued for the property. Now, what's on offer here? A lovely drive to this end of Georgina Street. When you find this property, you're at the end of this no exit street, number 30 sitting there with a little slice of nature across the drive. Ben, I'll just ask you to shut that door for me. Thank you so much. Now, when you go into the home, the foyer opens up to that large open plan living, the living area creates almost several different zones to live in. You've got sitting area, dining area, the living area, the large sleek kitchen with those lovely black bench tops, those white cupboards. The living area, north facing, of course, leads out onto that oversized deck. They've absolutely set you up for wonderful outdoor summers here. I think it's probably large enough to play a good game of backyard cricket along the deck if you so wished. That main bedroom also opening to the garden, delivering the goods on wardrobe and ensuite space. You've got 2 more double bedrooms, separate laundry and bathrooms, that linen cupboard, good storage, well thought about here. You've got double internal garaging complete, this beautiful new build. I think this is very, very easy to say yes to. And just as I was walking out the door, Max said, Dan, there's actually something a lot of people won't know, is that just at the end of the driveway, there's actually a secret little track. Can't guarantee you it will be there forever, but if I was moving in, your whole weekend sorted at the end of that track. You've got the gym, you've got the New World, you've got McDonald's if you need it for your Sunday mornings, Max, after a large late night out. Everything you need perhaps to set yourselves up for Saturday night. You'll be wandering across to that bottle store, all within just minutes walking distance. So, where do we say go? Who would like? What was that, sir? 807,500. Oh, a wily place to start. I like it. At 807 the half. Very exciting. Strong working with my licensed colleague there. Good luck to you today. At 820, good. Thank you very much for the succinct bidding there, sir. Love it. At 820 and 830, right back. Sir, where's the 7.5? I want the interesting ones now. You've started at 830 and 850 and 867. That's more like it, sir. What about the half? At 867. Was that the bid, Jason? 867. 867. Where do we go to from there, sir? We go to 80. You've been very strong with the bidding at 867 now. He's just trying to put you off kilter with these wonderful bids. 870. Happy to go there. 877. I think that feels like your lucky number, sir. That good 7. I like it at 877. Do we go 80? That 3 on top. Talk to your advisor. At 877. 888. Oh, now you've infected them. At 888. That's the spirit. And 3 lucky numbers there. 891,500. Take note, everyone. This is what I want from here on in today. At 891,500. that correct, sir? 891,500. Do we go 899? You kind of like the double the matchup? The synchronicity of it? At 891 the half. What do we say, gentlemen? Don't want to underestimate you either. Maybe you want to go to the 900? Intimidate them back. It's up to you. It's up to you if this is your house. That's what you've got to decide. Is this yours? Do you want to buy it? Are we handing the keys to you? At 891 the half. What do we say, sir? I don't think you're done. That's why I'm still asking. You've got a cheeky smile. I think you want this house. Do we go 895 perhaps? 891 the half. 898. All right, so you're the smiling one. This is the business. At 898 and? 903,700 now. Oh, hello. At 893. 903, thank you. 903,700. Up to you. You decide whether this is your house or not. Not me, not him. At 903,700. Even for 905 perhaps? No? Give you time. Talk to him. He's the advisor here. He's got good advice. At 903,700. Once called then, I'll give you 3 warnings, otherwise we pause here, have a conversation. At 903,700. Twice. Third, final time. So what I'm going to do, gentlemen, I'm going to pause here. We're going to have a conversation. It may not come back out into the room. Can you live with that? No, even for $1,000? Or 1,300? Or 650 and a half? No? All right, the auction is open and live, but now pause, sir. Let's have a conversation, see if we can get you a home with this good wily bidding at 903,700. ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention now. Once again, I've got an update for you. I take you back now to 11A Western Road in St Albans. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $2.2 million. There have been some discussions, and I'm happy to say that the bid has been raised to $2,285,000. And at that level, our owners have activated their right under clause 2.6, and I'm happy to say have withdrawn and sold the property. Congratulations. A wonderful campaign once again by Jared and Jenny Rolton. Now, I'm just going to retain your attention if that's all right, and I'm going to take you straight into our next property in the catalogue. That is 59 Waiti Terrace in Fendleton, represented to the market by Ash and Spencer Sutherland Todd. Busy day for you, gentlemen, and a busy campaign also, I believe. Good luck to you. Good luck to our owners here today. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 709 square metres, more or less, all contained and described in that record of title that Ash and Spencer have provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Settlement that's proposed for Monday, the 12th of January 2026, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners. The list of chattels, that remains impressive and unchanged. I do note that the wine fridge will be staying in an as-is, whereas condition, and I don't think there'll be any wine left in it by move-out date. I do take it that you have read and assumed further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract you bid, you buy on the basis today that you have read and accepted those further terms. Now, I learnt a word this week as I was walking down the drive. I was like, how do I describe this? The word is verdure. The driveway verdure, welcome me in. It means green, lush vegetation. That's definitely what I felt as I wandered down to this wonderful Darren O'Neill home. Now, I always get excited when I hear Darren's name, a wonderful designer. I think we had one 2 weeks ago. Always a wonderful response to properties that he has designed. Here you've got the large open plan living. It's an absolute sun trap. That double-storey window that Darren's designed in there, welcoming you in, just welcoming the light into the space. You've got that large formal lounge. It's arranged to optimise TV viewing, sitting around the fire and conversation, depending on where you're sitting in the room. The kitchen that flows around that central island, open to the dining room and the outdoor living. The absolute feature there being that inbuilt fireplace, just stunning. I got very jealous and sort of took a quick picture for myself for my own future dreams of what my property might be like. Downstairs, you've got that bedroom with walk-in wardrobe. You've got a family bathroom. You've got guest toilet, coat cupboard, drive-through garaging. Every little detail here, thought about what you might need. Climbing the stairs, kind of started getting the vibe that I was almost in an art gallery. The wonderful open stairwell, the louvers over the windows there, lots of light and space. That main bedroom suite delivers on size, once again capturing all the light you could possibly want. That mezzanine office, a wonderful wee addition. Two more family bedrooms, that wonderful giant family bathroom. Look, if I haven't convinced you, let me just add that I've even missed what my most exciting space is, where that wine fridge lives, that surprise wee bar, well placed off the side of the dining room. I didn't even notice it. And then Ash sort of very suavely goes over and goes, Dan, what about this? Just opens the door. And that's what you'll be doing to your guests when they're over for dinner at your house. You too can be suave. So where do we say go? Where would you... 1.5, my licensed colleague. Good luck to you, team, at 1.5. Lovely place to start. Where to from here? My suggestion, maybe 50,000. 100 on, Doug. Good luck to you, team, at 1.6. Bold. A little bit early for 25, so would you go 50? That's my request. 165. Doug boldly going there himself. That's the reassurance that I'm giving you the good advice. At too early for 10s, I suggest 7. Thank you, Doug. If Doug keeps listening to my advice, that's where the sale will be going. So listen to my advice too, team, at 1.7. 20,000. You're determined to ignore me. It's like you don't want to buy a house today. At 1,720. Doug, please lead away at 1,750. Absolutely bold. This is the way to buy a home, team. So get excited, get into it, warm up at 1,750. My suggestion, 1.8. What's that? 1,780. 1,780 now. My suggestion, 1.8. Go with my advice. What was that, ma'am? Was that a bid? No? Just questioning me? That's all good. I question myself a lot. At 1,780, often my life choices. At 1,780, team, my suggestion, 1.8. You're constantly ignoring me at 1,790 and 1,800. Doug's listening to the advice team. He keeps getting in the front. It's a wonderful house. There's only so many that Darren O'Neill designed. At 1.8, I would be bold at this point. What do you do? Talk to your advisor. Boldness here. That's what's needed. 1,820. This is the boldness that buys properties like this. This is why they come to auction. They're wanted, they're desirable. At 1,220. 1,820. What did I say? Oh, well, good. That's a bit different. Thank you. Thank you. That's why we have Jason Wills, everybody. Lovely assistant, isn't he? He's our attractive card lady. There we go. At 1,820. Team? No, I'll tell you when. And if you're not going to listen to my advice, I won't tell you when it is. You've got to work with me if you want to buy a home today. At 1,820, Doug, you've been working with my advice, so we're going to pause here unless there's further interest. What do we say, team? Right, I'm going to pause here. I might not come back in. You might not get another chance. So at 1,820, Doug, can't sell it to you, but we're going to have a conversation. Bold bidding like that, I think you're buying a house for your clients today. The auction is open and live at 1,820.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I know the world can't stop. 이리 와 찍어줘. I'll take you to the moon. Left and right, you know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 목이 터져라 소리쳐, you know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night.
right, if I could have your attention once again, I happily take you now to 66 Greendale Avenue in Avonhead, represented to the market by Emma Go from our St Albans office. Good luck to you, Emma. Good luck to our owners here today. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 685 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Emma has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement that's proposed for the 10th of December 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it you've read and understood and accepted further term 23 of the contract you bid, you buy on that basis here today. Now, what is on offer here? Utility is the name of the game. No lawns to mow, no gardens to water or weed or manage. You just get to enjoy living your life. Large garaging, Emma, to me, looks like it's almost enough space to fit 4 cars, but I leave that up to you and the type of car that you have. Plenty of off-street parking for the trailer, the boat, the caravan, or all the guests you plan on having. The living area here offering multiple spaces to use how you want. Lots of functionality here. You've got that large front room, perhaps that's your lounge. The kitchen open to what could be the dining space. Round the corner, a second living area, maybe that sitting room, library, depending on how sophisticated you want to live. That's up to you. Downstairs, you've got 2 bedrooms. One of them, direct outdoor access. Upstairs, you've got more spacious bedrooms and that family bathroom, with that main room having direct access to the bathroom and a little bit of a surprising extra space, Emma, off that main bedroom. My brain went straight to, could this be a walk-in wardrobe perhaps? Maybe there's space to develop it more. You've got fresh paint here, fresh flooring, updated kitchen, 2 bathrooms. This is a large family home in a location for Merrin School, Burnside High zoning, those all-important school zones. I know there's a lot of people currently moving, looking for the right setup to set their kids up to succeed in the future. So, over to you, bidders and buyers. Where do we say go? Well, that worked. Very good. Well, look, I'm happy to get things underway then. $750,000 with me on a vendor bid. Get things started. I suggest, what was that? 800. Anthony Dean working with a buyer there. Wish them luck for me, Anthony, at 800. 825's my suggestion from here. At 800 now. First time at 800. Nia working there. What was that? 825. Good luck to them, Nia. At 825, Anthony. Ball's in your court. Do we go 850? That's my suggestion, but you talk. You're the advisor. 835. 835. Not what I would have done, Anthony. Oh, goodness. Watch out. At 835 and 845. See, that's what happens. It's no, too early for 5s, Anthony. Come on, stick with those 10s. Go 55. You didn't listen to me before and she swiped it straight off you at 845, 855, all day long. At 845 here, first time then at 845, surely there's 10 there, Anthony. Thank you for working with me. At 855, Nia, do you go 65? At 855 now, at 865, without hesitation, Anthony. That's the reassurance, the social proof. At 865, do we stay strong on the 10s? 70. Keep ignoring me, Anthony. I thought we were friends. At 870, at 875, thought we were going to have lunch this week, but if you treat me like this, we're not. At 875, 880 beckons though. At 875 now. 880. Well, now we're starting to agree again. Okay. 885. Without hesitation, Nia, strong. 1. Oh, you really don't like me. At 886. 886, Nia, please stay strong for me. I think you want to win this auction. Stay strong. 890, surely. At 886 here. First time then. At 886 with Anthony as his client. 890. 91. I like the speed of that, Anthony. I'm warming back up to you now at 891. And 92. You've started the trend now. 892. And 2 more. And 94. 894. 95 near. Oh, yes. There we go. Everybody else wants to get on with the next auction. Thank you, Nia. At 900. Give them that reassurance, Anthony. This is the social proof. They're not making a mistake. It's desirable. Wonderful location here in Avonhead. 500. 900 the half. Oh, look, Nia's laughing at you now. At 900, 500. Nia, what do you say? I don't think you're done. I'd prepare for the next move, Anthony. At 900.
905.
905, so 905,000.
Yes, 905.
Bold, at 905,000. She sees your 5 and raises it to her 5 at 905. Coming down to the wire, Anthony, what do we say? What do we do at 905? Emma, I might need some instructions at 905. Okay, we're on the market. Oh, I'm excited too, Emma. Here we go. At 905, Nia, I sell here. Anthony, even for $500. Nia wants you to get it. At 905. Now's the time for that 5 and 500. Could be the best 500 you've ever spent. At 905, 500. 907 with 1500. 907. I'd go 910, Anthony. Be bold at this point. Everything else was just the warm-up at 907. First time at $907,000. Second opportunity. Third, final time. Anthony, is there another option for your buyer if it's not this one? 910. 910, yes. Bold at 910. Emma, are you happy with that?
One more on top.
At 11. At 911, I can't sell it at that number. It's not auspicious. I don't want to repeat it. Anthony, please save me from this number. All done. At 911, Nia, it's not a lucky number. Would they go 912?
No, they can win.
No, okay, fine. Ignore me then at 911. First time then. Second. Third, final opportunity. Well, it goes, it goes. Sold. Congratulations, Nia, to you and your client at 911. A wonderful campaign by Emma, once again, from our St Albans office. Lots of great energy there. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention once again, I'd take you to 6 Chanel Place in Prebleton, represented to the market by Lucy Zhao. I know she's been very busy enjoying her drives out to Prebleton on the weekends. Good luck to you, Lucy. Good luck to our owners here today. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 800 square metres more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Lucy has provided to you over the last few weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement, that's proposed for Wednesday, the 10th of December 2025, not far away at all. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged. And I do take it you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis here today. Now, when I arrived straight away, I started getting a bit of a sense of the neighbourhood here in Chanel Place. There was families out on the drive. There was 2 different families washing their car and their caravan, playing, and the kids playing in the street in the middle of the cul-de-sac. There's a little garden with a beautiful established tree here and just bird song playing. Not what I expected in Prebleton, but it just felt so relaxing in a place, a cul-de-sac of families here. Inside the home, you've got this living area. It's fresh and open with new carpet, new flooring, new lights. Both lounges, they're large. They're open to that courtyard and deck area. From the front door, there's a perfectly placed office there for you by the front door if you need it. You've got access to the 3-car garaging with that attic storage up above. You've got that large separate laundry, family bathroom serving those spacious bedrooms, and that main bedroom, of course, having the all-important walk-in robe and ensuite and that garden access. You've got double glazing here and heat transfer system making this move-in ready. And I know that there's quite a buzz, a lot of positive commentary about Prebleton, lots of people looking for this area. So I open it to you. Where do we say go? Where would you like to have a conversation with our owners here today, ready to sell? Any interest in the auction room? I wouldn't be waiting if I were you. I do know that we have conditional interest, hoping that nothing happens in the auction room. So if you have interest, talk to our owners, be the first one to get to talk to them, instead of with competition. Lucy, I'm not going to place any vendor bids. I'm simply going to pass it back into your capable hands. I know that there's going to be a very happy person that you'll be ringing shortly to say didn't sell at auction, but now's your chance. So if you've got interest at this level, if you would like to get into Prebleton, please talk to Lucy now or get in touch with her this afternoon. I know you could get them through very quickly, Lucy, and I know that there will be an offer written up very likely today. So good luck to you, Lucy. Good luck to our owners. So I pass the property in and we'll be back with an update on Georgina and Marston's in a moment. ora, good afternoon everybody. If I could have your attention, I'm just going to give you two updates quickly. I take you back now to 30 Georgina Street in Marsden, represented by Max and Richard. We paused some time ago on a live bid of 903,700. There has been some robust discussions and there has been an increase in the bid to 944,700. I look to my bidder to confirm. Where is Josh? Oh, hello, sir. You happy with that? Very good. And I look to Max and Richard, although they've already given me the okay. So I believe we're on the market, and I sell away at this price unless I see further bidding at 944,700. Once, twice, third, final time. I think you've done very well, sir. It's going. Gone, sold. Congratulations. Wonderfully assisted by Josh there. Good luck to you, sir. A wonderful campaign by Richard Dawson and Max McGillivray. And I've got an update, so if I could please retain your attention before you bust out in commentary about these wonderful sales. I take you back now to 59 Waiti Terrace in Fendleton. This is Ash and Spencer Sutherland Todd. We paused on a live bid of $1,820,000. There's been some robust discussion once again. There's been an increase in that bid to $1,865,000, and at that point my owners have activated their right under clause 2.6 of the contract. Happy to say the property is withdrawn and sold. Congratulations. A wonderful campaign by Ash and Spencer Sutherland Todd. My goodness, they have been busy this week, and I'll be back with you shortly to take you into our 12 o'clock catalogue.
I know what I did was wrong. Everybody makes mistakes. I know what I did was wrong. Everybody makes mistakes.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room. So happy to have you all here today. Welcome to our viewers who are tuning in live on Auctions Live. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the three auctioneers here today. Daniel Pengelly, who you saw before, is our other auctioneer. Some of the key people here in the room today, we've got Jason Wills here, he was spotting and recording your bids today. Kyle Sutherland there, he's our CEO. Tony Jenkins, our Managing Director, is floating around. And Hayden Broadbelt here, he's our auction floor manager. He's in charge. So if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of us alongside you. Now, on behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We're delighted that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for this afternoon, including that LIM, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, on the front page of the contract is the conduct of auction, the rules of the auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you. So follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you here in the auction rooms today. Now, in all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction with the highest bidder, and we'll take you into one of these side rooms here and try and get you there. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to that wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms this morning. Now, the auctioneers the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Now, clause 2.6, this is important. You may not know this, but the owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. And that does, that does include that situation where we've paused the auction with the highest bidder. We're in negotiations here. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we've withdrawn it from the auction and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Now, you may hear the auctioneers use the term vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneers and the auctioneers alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when Dan and I make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level. We need to keep the auction going, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price, so have confidence bidding against that vendor bid. If any of our Harcourt's colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we'll identify them to you. And finally, when you hear that wonderful sound of the hammer falling and you're that lucky last bidder, we'll get you to sign the auction contract and arrange to pay that 10% deposit of the final purchase price and acknowledge that you've received a copy of the RE guide. How was that? Was that boring? Did you all listen? That's the formal part. Let's get on to our first auction in our 12 o'clock session. I'd like to invite Liz O'Neill here. She's from our Mayor of Office. She's done an absolute superb job of bringing 16 Brackendale Place to the market. It's in Burnside, such a popular pocket of our city. A very warm welcome to our owner. I must commend you on how beautifully presented you had your home to take to the market. Now, the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 713 square metres, more or less, certificate of title CB2B377. Settlement date is set down for the 29th of January 2026, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, there's always such huge interest in homes in Burnside. It's one of Christchurch's most popular pockets for families to live. This home is tucked on that private cul-de-sac. The home is, I thought, was the definition of peace and family living. When I visited on Sunday, the first thing I noticed was that lovely garden at the front. There were so many wonderful blooms that were about to flower there. So what a lovely way to enter this home. Step inside and the floor plan is superb. All the doors were open there for your open home, Liz. It's got such fantastic indoor-outdoor flow. Modern kitchen. This really is the hub of the home. You can cook dinners there while seeing your family there or playing outside. Upstairs, you've got the 3 bedrooms upstairs. I thought if I owned this house, I would live upstairs just on my own. Anyone else could be downstairs. Fantastic. You've got 3 bedrooms. You could one of them as a study area as well. And downstairs, you've also got the 2 bedrooms downstairs and a bathroom. So such a good location. The owner was telling me that they have loved this lovely quiet street in the neighbourhood. Kids bike up and down the street here, and the neighbours have turns at watching the little ones bike up and down the street. She's loved the fact that you can drive to the airport. It's just so close that you've got Fendleton Village there. Their children went to Burnside High, so if you're looking at putting your kids in Burnside High, they can just walk or bike to school. This really underpins the value here. There's not very much on the market in Burnside at the moment, is there, Liz? So this is a wonderful 5-bedroom family home looking for some new owners. Our owners are sad to go, but it's time for a new family to make some memories here. So who is that lucky family going to be? I look for your opening bid at 16 Brackendale Place. Does someone want to start me away with an opening bid? 950. Thank you there, Whitney, working on behalf of a client there at 950,000. 1,150,000. One of my colleagues there bidding. Good luck today for your buyers at 1,150,000. What's your response? 30 at 1,100,000. 1.2. She got you there at 1,200,000. Good strong bidding at 1,200,000. Take me to 220, Whitney. At 1,200,000. 220 now at 220. 250. Look, lovely strong bid. Puts 30 on top at 250. At 110, 260. At 260. 1280. You know how to bid. You're great at bidding. At 1,280,000. Good person to have there bidding for you. 5. Do a little bit early for 5. 1.3 now. At 1,300,000. At 1,300,000 I have now. I'll take the 5 if you like. At 305. Have a think about it. Back to open homes. 1,320. Good bidding. Bidding against herself. Really good strategy. Anyone else here like to come in at 1,320,000? At 1,320. 30 now. Welcome in, sir. Good luck today. At 1,040 now. She's good, isn't she? At, can I say 50? At 350 now. 60 now. At 1,360. 70. 70 now. 80 now. At 1,380. Can I say 1,4? Be a good place to go. At 1,380,000 over here. Oh, we're on the market and selling. You heard Liz. Thanks, Liz. At 1,380,000. It's the bids over here. Invite you back for another 10. 10, 390. 1,400,000. Good bid. Quick bid's a good bid. At 1.4, 410. 410. 1,410. Just getting instructions from her. At 20 now. 420. At 1,420,000 in Burnside. 10 more. 30. 1,430. 40 now. Lovely family home. 50 now at 1,450. Take confidence that other people seeing it at this level. Lovely family home. Have you got a large family? 5 bedrooms at 1,440. 50, sorry, down here. 50 there. 1,450. We're at 50 now. Can I say 60? Yep. 1,450. No, 150 was down the back. So 60. 60. At 1,460 with you. The bid's over here. At 1,460. First call at 1,400,000. I'll take a 5. 10 more. Well, I'll take that too. At 1,470. At 470. At 1,470. 5 bedrooms, quiet cul-de-sac. 1.5. Wonderful bid. Good, strong bid. That is one way to blow people away. At 1,500,000. We're on the market. We're selling. Great bid. At 1.5. She's giving you fantastic advice. Will you put a 10 on top to 510? When will you find the next one? What a wonderful Christmas present for yourself. At 1,500,000. First call. I'll take a 5 if that's easier. 5? 505. At 1,505,000. At 515 now. At 515. 520, can I say? At 1,515 to my left. First call. Another 5. Take me to 520. When will the next one be? 5 bedroom homes are hard to come by. Absolutely sure. At 1,515,000. First call. Second call. Third and final call. We're on the market. We're selling. I'll take a 2 if that works. Are you sure? I think I just looked like I gave you the fingers, but I didn't. At 1,515,000. You're absolutely sure. My hammer is up. I will sell to these good people. Anybody else like to join in? Well, it's looking good. At 1,515,000. I'm delighted to announce the property is going, sold. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations to our owner. Lovely to meet you and working with you. Commiserations to our underbidders. Congratulations to our buyer. Wonderful family home. We'll be back with you shortly.
All right, bidders and buyers, if I can have your attention, please. It's my pleasure now to take you to 5 Haumoko Lane in Clifton, brought to the market by Max McGillivray and Richard Dawson. Good luck to you today, Max. Good luck to you, Richard. I know you've had a very enjoyable time at the open homes here. The property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 786 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Max has provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement that's proposed for Friday, the 5th of December 2025, or as per clause 26, whichever is the latter. The list of chattels remains impressive and unchanged. I do note the excluded chattel there of the guest toilet mirror with the light. And I take that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 27 of the contract. You bid, you buy on the basis that you have read and accepted those today. Now, welcome to the gated Gethsemane subdivision, a space for privacy and contemplation. Perched up on Clifton Hill, you don't truly realise the grandeur that awaits you as you drive up, not until you get out of the car and you stop and you look out over Sumner, Christchurch and the ocean below. It's absolutely stunning. Entering this property, you're greeted just as you walk down the drive with those curved concrete walls and the curved walkway hinting at the thought, the skill, the workmanship that awaits you in this home. The living area, it's spacious, it's open and it's ethereal. That tilted ceiling, the wooden floors, a focus on maximising windows to enable the full enjoyment of what you have out your windows to look at. You've got covered outdoor living, it's provided facing the ocean, while the home also at the top level wraps around the second internal living area, so no matter the wind, you've got the sheltered courtyard to always be outside, optimising that location. The main suite that has that sumptuous ensuite, a wall of wardrobes, covered deck and views out across the city from both your bed and your bathtub. That floating stairwell that leads you down past those sculpted concrete walls to your second living area. Little office space, surprisingly, tucked in out of the way underneath the stairs there. What awaits you below, 3 more large bedrooms, with that one being created as that second master with the large wardrobe and en-suites. You've got a third outdoor living area here, covered, created a space for a whole second party, a whole second event to be taking place downstairs, while upstairs you wouldn't even know it's happening. The utility has also been thought about here. You've got multiple built-in storage cupboards, well-designed laundry, 3-car garaging, concreted outside service area, and even notice water filtration system hidden and tucked away in the garage there. It is just a beautifully designed home. So I'm going to get things underway on behalf of my owners at a flat $2 million. My suggestion from here, a $100,000 to take me to 2.1. Incredible buying here, incredible design here in Clifton at $2 million. For the first time at $2 million, I don't even hesitate at this level. It is a lot of home, beautiful design. Second time, third, final time. I'll happily move then on a vendor bid to 2.1. Max, without hesitation on behalf of our owners, clearly worth more than this at 2.1. Well, I'm surprised, but Max, I pass back into your more than capable hands. Passed in at 2.1, clearly worth more than this. An absolute pleasure to visit. Even if you're not looking, my suggestion is you still ring Max to ask if you can get pictures of the design, because it is thoroughly thought about in a well-designed home. It's absolutely gorgeous. Passed in at 2.1. Max, good luck with the conditional market. There's a lot of home I expect to see a sold sticker very soon in Clifton. Good luck to you. Good luck to the owners. And we'll be back with you shortly to take you to the other side of town into St Martin's. All right, Lima, I invite you to join us now. You've been representing this property over the last 3 weeks, and I know that you were quite happy being sheltered in this home during that storm the other weekend, happy, warm inside the home out of the hail. Now, this is number 2 at 99 St Martin's Road in St Martin's. Good luck to you today, Limo. Good luck to our owner. Now, the property itself is more formally described as a stratum in freehold, all contained and described on that record of title that Limo has provided to you over the last few weeks of the campaign. Settlement proposed for the 19th of December 2025. Gosh, the week before Christmas, Limo, getting into your new home, that would be perfect. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you've read and accepted those terms. Now, as I said, I arrived here in the middle of a hailstorm, very pleasantly sheltered by the home. Inside, you've got the living area, so spacious for a 2-bedroom home. That lounge with that pitched roof, ceiling, those exposed beams, just giving a bit of character and a sense of space that you don't often get in a home like this. The kitchen, that too is large, open with that walk-in pantry and that separate laundry, wonderful extra features. Both the lounge and the kitchen open northwest to get the day, the evening sun, looking out onto your private lawn, garden and tiled patio. The garden's very, very charming. The hallway too, massive, leading into that internal garage, the bathroom, the linen closet, the 2 spacious bedrooms. Now, this is the rear of the front too, and it's very well designed here so that instead of giving that separation from the back too, you're actually getting that full access of sun on 3 sides and that private sheltered courtyard back off the road. Very well designed. I think this is probably the best of the ones in the row. So, where do we say go? Who would like to buy it? Happy to suggest, what was that? 400, ma'am. Welcome into you today. You look very stylish. I could see you fitting in St Martin's. Good luck to you today at 400,000. 450, a bold entry into the race. Good luck today. I also could see you enjoying St Martin's, ma'am. Good luck today at 450. Ma'am, what's the response? 460, a little bit early for 10s. Could I suggest 20? Oh, very amenable, ma'am. Thank you very much. I should have suggested 500. But at 470 with you now, and I come back to you at 500. Well, you're listening, absolutely. Good luck to you at 500. Ma'am, what do we say? 520 is my suggestion, but up to you. 510. I'll work with you at 510. I'm used to people telling me no. At 510. 550, a little bit early for 5, ma'am. So I'm just going to do what I did before, just gently rebuff you. My suggestion, though, 520. 520, thanks for working with it. Keep listening to me and you're buying a house today, ma'am. At 520, you're out. That's right. You're allowed to change your mind, ma'am, if you wish. It's a sign of intelligence to change your mind. So I'll leave you to think. At 520, the conversation is here. At 520, even for 5,000, ma'am. No, at 520, first call. Second, third time. Now, ma'am, I can't sell it to you for 520. Could you increase your bid for me? 525. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Once again, still can't sell it to you there, but at 525, if nobody changes their mind, we'll pause here. We're going to have a conversation and see if we can get you into St Martin's. At 525, once, twice, third final warning. Now, just letting you know, ma'am, I think you know the deal here. You look very sophisticated, but we're going to pause here. If we reach agreement, we may not come back into the room. This may be your last chance. So you're okay to let it go at this point? Thank you so much. At 525, let's find a room, ma'am. Let's have a conversation, see if we can get you into St Martin's. Thank you very much for your bidding, ma'am. All right, bidders and buyers, if I can have your attention once again, I happily take you now across town to 49 Awatea Gardens in Wigram, brought to the market by Shah Davis from our Ilam office. Good luck to you, Shah. Good luck to our owner here today. Now, the property itself is more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 488 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Shah has been popping in your email inboxes over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement, that's proposed for the 30th of January 2026, so you can start next year with a bit of a bang and a bit of a fresh start. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy today on the basis that you have read and accepted those further terms. Arriving at this property, I haven't been to this area of Wigram for quite some time. It's very well established now, Shah. I did notice across the road the most lush rose garden I think I've ever seen in my life, and that certainly seems to be the theme of the street here when I arrived at 49. Lush camellia hedging, standard roses lining the walkway, bursting into spring flowers. I think a perfect time to fall in love with this property. Going inside, you've got that tiled foyer leading to that first bedroom or perhaps office, just the placement of that allowing itself to be what you need it. The living area, it's spacious, it's bright, it's open. That second lounge, perfect sitting room, I thought, for a bit of gossip or swapping memes, depending on which generation you're from. Both lounges, they have those bifold doors to the private and fully fenced lawn and garden. To me, that's perfect for a few children to play, or perhaps a horde of chihuahuas, depending on what you're into. I think there are a few chihuahuas that live here. The large carpeted double garage, that's allowing space for laundry and storage cupboards. The second 2 bedrooms, they're well sized. The main having a large ensuite, and my goodness, the walk-in wardrobe, not only big but also brightly filled. I was quite taken away with the collection of options there. But whether you want to fill it with quite as bright and bold prints, that's up to you. That's your choice if you get to own it. So I'm going to draw a line in the sand. I'm just going to hopefully make it nice and easy, welcome you in. I'll start things away at 680,000. 680,000 with me on a vendor bid. My suggestion, if you'd like to have a conversation, 700, lovely place, welcome in team. Good luck to you today at 700,000. I don't know if you have chihuahuas, but there is a dog door, well sized, well proportioned. If you need that, perhaps a cat door as well, if you need it, at 700,000. Look for further interest. If it's just us, we'll just pause and have a conversation at 700 for the first time. Second opportunity, third, final. Right, team, can't sell it to you at 700, but let's have a talk. Let's see if we can get you into Awatea Gardens, which I did just learn, I think means water. So it's water gardens. Sounds really lovely and positive. So let's see if we can get you into the water gardens shortly, and Shah will be with you to show you to a room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention. Thank you for your patience today. I happily take you now to 7 Patrick McGough Way in Holmwood, brought to the market by Ben Band to my left. Ben, I know you've been very happily running the open homes here with some wonderful soundtracks, actually. I do like your playlist for the open homes. Now, this property is formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 498 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Ben has provided to you over the last 3 weeks. Now, the settlement is proposed for Tuesday, the 9th of December 2025, and the list of chattels, that remains unchanged. Do take it you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis here today. Now, this smart navy and white home is ready to go, built in 2021, so you have approximately 6 years left of that master build guarantee to give you that reassurance that you are buying well. Now, this is an entertainer's kitchen with that marble style bench top, the induction cooktop, handleless soft closed drawers and cupboards, and that large walk-in pantry. It will be easy to cook and entertain here. Now, you get the open plan living with a bit of separation to that second lounge, perhaps that's the media room, depending on what you need it to be, both opening to that large northwest facing entertainer's deck, a wonderful space to spend your afternoons, nice and sheltered, protected by the house and the fencing. The 3 bedrooms for the family, with one position by the entrance, giving you that extra multi-use, plus the large main suite with the garden outlook for the owners themselves to enjoy the best of the home. You've got double garaging with attic storage, separate laundry, large family bathroom, central heating, all on a street of tidy and quality homes. I don't think you would go wrong here in McPatrick Gough Way. So I'll get things underway, Ben, on behalf of our owners at $850,000 on a vendor bid with me at $850,000. My suggestion from here, maybe $20,000 at $850,000 once, twice, third time, Ben. I don't even hesitate at $850,000 at this level. $870,000 with me on a vendor bid. Up to you to suggest where we go to from here at $870,000. Once called, twice, third time. Well, Ben, I'm surprised, but we're happy to open to deal with a conditional market. So I'm just going to do one last vendor bid, taking us to $880,000. Those lucky numbers there at $880,000, clearly worth more than this. A lot of home, as I said, 2021 build, good sizes, good proportions, good layout. At $880,000, I pass the property back into your capable hands, Ben. If you've got interest above that level, please get in touch with Ben. He'll have you there during the week to have a look through. And I'm happy to announce a deadline of Wednesday, the 3rd of December at 3 p.m. All offers will be presented to our owners then, because they are serious. They've already got their plans of where they're going to next. They would like to see a sold sticker before Christmas, so they're ready for all offers. Good luck to you, Ben. Good luck to our owners. And I'll be back with you shortly to take you to Upper Riccarton. Ladies and gentlemen, I take you to our last property in the catalogue for today. Thank you so much for your patience, and we'll be back with you shortly with our other updates as we go. It's my pleasure now to take you to number 2 at 28 Field Terrace in Upper Riccarton, brought to the market by Chris Kilkelly and Anna Webber, who apparently are afraid of the camera and don't want to join me up here, but I know that they have been busy and very happy at the open homes representing this property. Now, it's more formally described as an estate and cross lease, and it's been described in that record of title that Chris and Anna have provided to you over the last few weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Wednesday, the 17th of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do note that I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you've read and accepted those further terms. Now, this is a rear section, just that separation from the road, to me, always very desirable. Smart red brick and wood cladding. Now, I do note there has been a few pictures with a blue line in them. I'll just note they're indicative only. I do entrust that you've done your own research if you wish to check the boundary line of the property and the title and the limb. But to the property itself, downstairs, you have one bedroom. I always enjoy one bedroom on that lower level just to make sure all your guests can access it. You've got your open plan living with sliders out to that private courtyard facing the right direction. Very calm, very quiet there on Sunday when I visited. You've got internal garaging with room for shelving or storage, as well as that potential for that off-street car parking down the side of the home. Upstairs, you've got that family bathroom, 2 good-sized bedrooms with those sloped ceiling, just giving a little bit more shape and interest to the space. To me, this represents very sensible buying, whether that's your first home perhaps in an investment, perhaps you want to give a home to some plucky young uni students who want to travel a block or two away to uni. That's up to you, but I just think this is very sensible buying here. So I throw the doors open. Where do we say go? Where do we want to start? Up to you, Tina. 500,000. Good luck to you and your client today, Tina, at 500,000. Where do we go to from there? 575. Bold entry into the race. Gosh, you two have been waiting for the end of the day. You've watched everybody else's tactics, and I like it. At 575. Where do we go to from there, Tina? At 575, the bid now. 585 on top, and 85 now. At 585, determined bidding. You've waited for this auction all day. You're ready to go. At 585. Tina, do we go 90? That would be my suggestion. At 585. Oh, I can't decode what she's saying. She's speaking another language. Tina, that's very tricky. I wish you'd speak English so I know know if you're listening to me or not. At 585. I know. I didn't assume you were crazy talking to yourself. But at 590, worth the wait, Tina, at 590. And 5 more at 95. I might need some instructions, Anna, at 595. We're here, Tina, against you now at 595. We're on the market. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for our owners for a wonderful campaign at 595. Sir, I sell to you. And what? One more at 96. And another one, 97. At 597. Tina, keep that energy. That's good. You're going to buy a house with that energy at 597. Up at Riccarton, lots of options in this location. First time then at 597 here. Second opportunity. Third, 2 more at 99 and 600. At 600. They often stop on the round numbers, sir, so you're in a good position. At 600. But I'll keep talking to your advisor if you need to go again. At 600, Tina, what do we say? At 600,000. 5,000, that's bold. That's designed to put you off. I like it. At 605, good work, Tina. Bold. Aggressive at 605. What do we say, sir? Do we go one more? No, you don't. You might have done it, Tina, at 605. I sell here. Give you 3 chances to change your mind if you want at 605. Once. Twice. Absolutely sure, sir. I really like Chris and Anna, but you're going to have to spend the next month with them if you don't buy this one. At 605, I think you've done it, Tina. Happy to say it's going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations, Tina. A wonderful campaign by Chris Kilkelly and Anna Webber. Once again, thank you to our owners for choosing to work alongside Holmwood, and we'll be back with you shortly with some updates. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. A big day here at Harcourt's Holmwood Auction Rooms. I take you back now to 49 Awatea Gardens in Wigram. We paused some time ago and we've had some robust discussions. I look to my my bidder and I believe that the bid has increased to 750,000. 850? Yes, well that's a bit different, isn't it, Shah? And this is why I look to you for confirmation, sir. At 850, and I look to our owners at 850. You'd like to sell? On the nod, I'm getting smiles. All right, we're ready to go. I know it'll be a big change, but it sounds like it's the right move. So 850,000, I sell here to our new owners unless I see further bidding. But at 850, once, twice, third, final time, we're on the market, and I'm happy to say 49 Awatea Gardens is sold. Congratulations to our former owner, congratulations to our new owner. I think you've both made very exciting decisions today, and we'll be back with you with updates in New Brighton shortly.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. 춤을 춰봐 left and right. You know you feel so it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. Take you to the moon. Na 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 na. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. Take you to the moon. Oh baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. Take
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I get your attention, we'll move on swiftly. Thank you so much for your patience. For those of us online and my lovely human beings in the room that I've gotten to know over the last wee while, I take you now to number 2 at 238 Estuary Road at South New Brighton. We paused some time ago on a live bid of 815. There's been some robust discussions, some backwards and forwards. We've increased the bid to $823,000, and at this level, my owners have activated their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and I'm happy to say that number 2 at 238 Estuary Road is sold. Congratulations. Good luck on the adventures ahead. Congratulations to our new owners. I believe you'll be very happy in this wonderful, vibrant home. That ends our day here at Harcourt's Holmwood. Is that, Hayden, is that 17? For the day out of 22, telling you the market is active and very busy in the lead up to Christmas. May the rest of your week be the best of your week. Thank you. Have a good day.